if you're wondering why I'm in the same position, the same outfit, mind your business. But what is happening today is I'm gonna ask myself questions that I would want to look back on for future me. I did a question and air like this, question and answer like this like many years ago, when I was younger. I have not gone back to watch that. I did watch it like probably like a year ago, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck. But I don't know that too. But honestly, I'm gonna ask myself some questions. No, I just looked something up, and we might have to skip around, but I'll like make sure to cut it so y'all don't have to be there around. Question they asked: what are the biggest regrets you have? Okay, so typically, you know, the standard answer is I don't have regrets. What happened in my life happened in my life. No, bitch, I do. I have two. One regret I have, actually, it's not really a regret. I don't really think about it. I'm like, oh, I regret not going. I just am like, damn, I should have never listened to bitches I'm not even friends with tell me not to go to prom. I should have put my foot on that hoe and said, let's go to prom. And I don't know, I think part of me thought that like they would still sell tickets the day of prom, but they weren't. The biggest regret I have, I think, is not taking advantage of like high school life. I was a very little vulnerable moment here. I was very insecure. I think I was just going through a lot mentally with everything that was going on in my family, and I would try to like hide it or like cover it up, but like it wasn't in a good way because I was just isolating myself a lot. I was very isolating, very lonely, had very low self-esteem. It also didn't help. I went to a school with hella white people that were just super racist, and would, you know, they found joy meant to be racist. And my self-esteem just was low. Like I used to be better, like when I was younger. I feel like I had more, like I was more able to verbalize, stand up for myself, and it just kind of went down, and I had no confidence, and it was just so sad because I look back at my old self and I'm like, bitch, I mean, you had your ugly moments for sure, but you was not ugly for real. Like I wasn't ugly. So it's crazy to see how, you know, you really think about yourself, and like, I don't know, like, and it's crazy because like you can't get out of the mindset. Like nobody can get you out of that mindset except you, because the amount of times people were like, no girl, like you're cool, you're cute, you're whatever. I just couldn't get myself out of the mindset, and that's what ended up happening. And I was also like, because I was so insecure about everything, I'm telling you, everything down to my personality, I would feel like I couldn't be myself, or like I was very boring because I didn't know how to be myself, and I was always so scared. I don't know, it was just a lot going on. So I regret not believing that I was beautiful and taking advantage and having fun in high school, because I think that would have been, because I had so much fun in elementary and middle school. I had some of my best years, and so I never had a problem with school and enjoying school, other than like drama, petty drama. Never had issues. So I never thought I would be that. Like it was kind of like a identity issue too. Like I never thought I would be the one to be going through stuff like that in high school. I don't know why, but I didn't. So yeah, and I had nobody else. Like I can say it was racist kids, it was this, it was that, but at the end of the day, like my school was so big, it had so many people, so many different like friend groups you could have had. I could have made some friends had I tried. So that's, I guess the question is, if you could relive your life up to this point, until this point again, what would you do differently? That be more unapologetically myself. And I guess that kind of ties back to that. So we're gonna move on because it's gonna be the same answers, I guess, if I don't. Is there anyone you don't, I'm gonna say don't, it says didn't, I'm just gonna say don't think enough? My mother, my mom. I think even just people in my life, like I don't talk to them every day. I don't say hi to them every day. I maybe talk to them once every 5 years. But sometimes if I just email them, even people like, okay, let me finish my fucking thought. But if I email them, or if I ask them for like a favor, like, hey, can you write this letter for me for my job application? They'll say, yeah. And they'll do it. If I ask them, even like people who have taken the time out to like for school projects, and like I don't know them personally, there might be my mom's friends or my sister's friends, they're like, hey, can you do this for my sister, my daughter? And they're like, yeah. And they'll like email me and say, I did this for you. Like just people like who do stuff like that, like that's so kind of you. So I feel like I didn't thank you enough. So thank you so much for everybody that's just helped me. And I just really not thought about it. Like they don't have to be in your life. Like they could just be people who just are supporting you in different ways, in little ways. Like, that's crazy. That was a lot. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did anyone need you more than you realize? These are some deep questions. They said 101 fun questions to ask future self. Bitch, this is deep. Did anyone need you more than you realized? Did anyone need me? No. Hell, I need me. I don't think anybody's needed me that I know of. Have I become a better person? Is a loaded question. I think in ways, yeah. In other ways, no. My patience, no. Irritability, hell no. I think in me being more empathetic and being more patient, yes. Becoming more mature, yes or no. I think I have my moments, especially if I'm really comfortable with you and you irritate me. It's like more liable to go off, which is not okay. But I think overall I've become a better person. I think even through the job I have, working with these people, working with these youth, I think I've gained more empathy for people and more, yeah, I think empathy. Not that I wasn't empathetic before, but is the effort I'm making now worth it in the long run? Shit, I'm asking, bro. I'm asking the same question. I don't know why these questions are asking me. I'm asking. Oh! I'm so stupid. They're questions to ask my future self. So, like, future me is supposed to answer this. Duh. Is the effort I'm making now worth it in the long run? Is it? Okay, like, we'll go back to, like, old me and be like, I think so. Okay. Which people have had my back and which ones haven't? Oh my gosh. I hope the people who have my back are the people who are continue to have my back in like 10 years. If I go back to this video. Oh my God. I'm so dumb sometimes. Like, I genuinely was like, why are they asking? Like, why are these? It's questions future me is supposed to ask. Okay. Maybe I should like just find questions just to ask. Like questions just to ask self. And then we can have a range of both. But I do like these questions. Like, now that I know what the questions are, I like them now. Have you had any health issues that you could have been picked up sooner? Let me know. And what's the best piece of advice you could give me? So I'm 22, 32-year-old Sete. What's the best? Maybe in 5 years. I can check back in 6, 7. So 27 to 32-year-old Sete. What? Let me know some. Let me know. Are you still pursuing your dreams? Have you pursued your dreams? Have you done well? Have you made it? Please tell me. How much do you earn? Hey, don't tell that out loud, girl. Don't say nothing out loud. What hobbies do you have? Have you been successful in your career? What are you passionate about? Oh, okay, the last question. If you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Right now, I'll ask this question. If I had $1 million, I would, there's a million what ifs. I would do this, I would do that, I would do that. But would you really? Don't know. But what I think I would do is I would want to put $1 million. Okay, like low key, high key. I'd probably pay off my debt. And maybe whatever my mom's debt, whatever money whatever bills my mom has is what I would say. I would pay off, and like any loans I would pay off for her too. And then anybody else in my family, they got loans paying off. So maybe that $1 million would already be gone. But let's say it's still there. Then I would, I don't know. There's like $1 million. I don't know, honestly. I think I would genuinely want to hire a financial advisor to help me. Yeah, I don't know actually what I would genuinely do. Because obviously I would want to say, I would invest in the stock market and I would buy the house and I would fix it. Genuinely, that's what I want to do. I want to buy a house. This is what I really want to do. I was just talking to my friend today about this. We were hanging out. I want to buy a house, like a nice, not too rundown, but a little rundown house that I can like fix her upper and then like sell it like for Airbnb. I thought about Airbnb or rent, but I think Airbnb might be better. The thing is, you guys, like, yeah, I would love to start doing that. and then maybe like eventually I'll just sell it. I don't know how easy, I'm sure it's really hard, how easy, how hard it would be, because I think about if I start where I'm at in my life, like in my hometown, like in my town right now, I don't want to live here forever. So I don't know how easy it would be to be selling a house, like being Airbnb if I'm across the ocean or whatever. But the thing is, Airbnb, if I'm only an hour away, isn't that bad. The only thing is, I guess I have to figure out the location. Is people really gonna be able to, would people really like Airbnb this out, you know what I mean? I don't think anyone in my town would. So yeah, that would be like one of my dream like first goals, big goals to achieve would be to be Airbnb, like own an Airbnb service, like own a house and Airbnb it. I think that'd be so freaking fire. I would love to do that, and I just would love to fix up a house and do all that. But you need a lot of money to even start that type of business. It's a lot, but your return you make, I think, is pretty good, so it could be. So I probably start investing in that and invest in my own business. I don't own, I got a job. Wait, he said I own businesses. I don't got a job, I own businesses. Anyway, get a new car for sure. I love my car now. I just got it actually, but my dream car, you guys, my dream car is a Honda CR-V Sport Blacked Out Edition. That's one of my dream cars. I've thought about like if I had like what or if it's not that, like I genuinely want that though, because I know Hondas, and Hondas are fire. Okay, they're reliable. The fuck? So even the parts and shit I can get fixed. The only thing I would say I don't like, and that's not even an issue for me, because honestly I don't even use my sunroof now. Well, no, I got this car like in September, so that's why it was winter. But the only reason why I would even mention it as a con is because all cars are expensive. All these new cars are very, very expensive. So it's like you might as well, Honda is just as expensive as the next car. But then the next car be having the panoramic roof and this and that. You know, they have all the high-tech stuff, and it's like, well, why is it the same price as Honda? But the thing about Honda is they're so reliable, and I think Hondas are, they're good-looking cars. I think the CR-V Sport Edition is blacked out is very, very pretty, very sexy. Okay, I have my name picked out for that car. That car is going to be that car, like my core. I'm going to be in love with it. That's like all I have, honestly. Pay my family's debts off, whatever debt bills we have. I thought this video was way too long because it was 14 minutes for this, but yeah, I did enjoy it. I hope you did too. I was talking a lot and not a lot of stuff going on, but appreciate y'all watching. I don't know why I'm acting like this is my first video I'm making, but it's been a while since I've been in the mode to like be on YouTube and want to do YouTube videos. I think it's been like 7 months, but to be fair, there's a lot going on. Like, that's my excuse. The other times I was gone, no excuse, bitch. Lazy. This time around, a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie, a lot going on. So I feel like I'm better and back into the space too. Also, like, I don't use that, so I won't promote anything I don't use. Unless the bag is bigger. I'm just joking, because like that would suck. Like, you promote something and niggas starts talking about I'm getting sick, I'm dying. Oh wait, oh no, you promoted it, and the whole time I'm not using it. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth the bag. Some things are not worth the bag, you guys. Some of you need to know that. Some of y'all really do. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate anybody who's watching the prior, who's made comments on my videos, who's liked my videos, who's just taking the time even for a second to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. So yeah, bye.